China scrapped away its decades-old one-child policy in the year 2016 and implemented a two-child policy. This lasted only for less than 5 years, from 2016 to 2022, and now the Chinese government, in a top-ranking officials meeting held by the Chinese Communist Party, chaired by the Chinese President Xi Jinping, have now approved couples to have 3 children. Why the shift from one-child policy to two-child policy, now 3-child policy? What should we expect next? 4, 5, 6, 7. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Business Connect. If this is your first time landing on the channel, consider subscribing, hit that subscription button and select all notifications so that each time we upload interesting videos like this, YouTube will notify you and you will be the first to watch our videos. On this channel, we do interesting videos on business development, social motivation. I also share with you interesting vlogs, interesting news like this about things happening in China. So if you don't want to stay out, if you don't want to be left out, hit that subscription button and join us on the channel. In this video, we will be talking about the 3-child policy recently implemented in China. China alone has a population of over 1.4 billion people, which is about 20% of the world's over 6 billion people. A single country accounting for almost 20% of the world's population. With the restriction of birth rate to 1 child and later to 2 child, the population became so aging. Walking on the streets in China, sometimes you might think that it's a country of old people. I once lived in a community where I felt like I was the only young person in a whole community. Because you get up in the morning, you move out, you just see old people, old women, old men, old aunties, and you feel like, where are the young people? Where are the children? Where are the youths? So the Chinese government recently did their census, their once in 10 years census, and realized that the country was dying. Once the old people pass away, what becomes of China? China had a fertility rate of 1.3 children per woman as per the 2020 data. That's almost the same like aging communities like Japan and Italy and so on. And they need at least 2.1 child or children per woman. That's just making it 3. That's why the Chinese government have done an evaluation and decided to approve the 3-child policy. They are giving special incentives, they are giving special conditions or special benefits to couples, legally married couples, who will be able to make 3 children. How did the Chinese community welcome this? Are they accepting or rejecting? Are they welcoming this from the government, or they feel that they are comfortable having 1, some 2, or some even nothing? Before the implementation and approval of the 3-child policy, just last year in the year 2020, you were to be fined over 130,000 RMB. That's over $20,000 if you dare had a 3rd child. And now the government approves that go ahead, have children, you can have the 3rd child. But still the Chinese community, they're still not welcoming this because they feel the burden of raising children is too high. How can they encourage women to have more children? Raising a child in China, for those of you who know, it's not easy. Looking at their income, sending a child to school, medical fees, social insurance, all of that, it's really expensive. So even the women, if they are not encouraged by their government to have more children, they don't even want. I've talked to a few of my Chinese friends, to a few of my Chinese colleagues, and they don't even want to have even the single child. Even the single child, most of them don't want to have. They prefer to live with cats. They prefer to live with dogs. I have a colleague who has 2 birds, a turtle, 2 cats, and a dog. That's a family. Can you imagine? You live with a turtle. Okay, I have a colleague also who has 2 fishes and a plant. And the way he values this plant, I've forgotten the name of the plant. So you see, they are drifting away from giving value to humans, to children, to starting to take care of plants, taking care of animals. It is really expensive raising a child in China. A poll was even raised in China and asked over 31,000 respondents, are you ready for the 3-child policy? And amongst 31,000 respondents, 29,000 said they were not ready. Mayo, in Chinese you say mayo. Whoa, mayo, well, I don't want. Like, can you imagine? 31,000 respondents and 29,000 said they don't want. Why do you think Chinese people are shying away from having more children? Okay, the government gave them the restriction of having 1, and later 2, and now 3. Why do you think even the people have given the opportunity to have more children, why do you think they still conditions? What are some of the benefits that the government is giving to those who will make up to the 3-child policy? Without any specifics, they have stated to lower educational costs, social insurance, and also to encourage young people to get married by lowering cost of marriage, dowries, and conditions of marriage. You know, there are so many cities in China where conditions for marriage are exorbitant. If you don't have this, if your child doesn't have this, if your child doesn't have that and this and that, we don't get married to you. So most people get married for material things rather than for love. So the government is preaching love and marriage. They're trying to educate the people about love, getting married for love and not for material things. And also trying to support families by lowering cost of education, cost of food, electricity, taxes, and so on, so that people will be encouraged to have more children. Looking at the aging population in China, with these measures that have just been taken, do you think within the next 5 to 10 years, there will be any change? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Business Connect, and if this is your first time watching our video, please don't leave this video without hitting that subscription button and select all notifications so that each time we upload interesting videos like this, YouTube will notify you and you will be the first to watch our videos. Until now, it's peace out. I will see you in our next video. Bye bye. Stay awesome.